good morning to you, my listener and viewer out there on the frequency of Unity 93.3 FM Jers. I warmly welcome you to another edition of the program. Hello at Talk, a program that brings you trending issues on social media and within the premises and the confines of where you are. That's the city of Plateau. That's the city of Jos here in Plateau State. I remain Rukayet Sani Ibrahim. And for you to join this particular conversation, you can send your messages to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV Jos. Like our page and drop your comments, and we'll take your comments directly on this particular program. All right, today I'm not alone in the studio, but before then, our time check here in the studio says 10:15, and we sincerely apologize for actually starting behind schedule. And today is Monday, 16th of December 2024, and I'm together with my guest today in person of Mrs. Kanang Tabita Pamworo. She's the State Director, National Orientation Agency. Good morning, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me, Rukayat. Good morning, Nigerians.
Yeah, good morning, Nigerians. Because if you're watching us live, you're watching us at the confines of 36 countries of the world. And wherever you are, you can go to our Facebook page, like I said, like our page and drop your comments, and we'll take your comments from there. Go to our YouTube page also at Unity TV and view us live. You can also get the chance to actually share this particular content. All right, ma'am. Last week we've discussed about what the National Orientation Agency does in particular, and that was for the benefit of the layman, the person on the streets, for him to actually know, because a lot of people will see NOA, those who are not learned might not be able to know what actually the National Orientation Agency does on the plateau. But nevertheless, you've shed light on that particular definition and information on what you people do in particular. All right, today we'll be pondering on security awareness again. Yes. So what will you say about security awareness on the National Orientation Agency regarding Plateau?
Thank you so much, everyone matters here. And the question Rukayat has posed to me is quite interesting, because as an agency, everything matters to us, because we are not dealing with only one thing. We are dealing with everything that concerns Nigerians. That's why we're talking about government policies, programs, and activities. Everything that concerns government, everything government wants to do, everything government wants the people to know, we tell Nigerians about it. And today, like she mentioned, last week I was here to talk to Nigerians, and then today I'm here again on TV, and I'm happy for the opportunity. Thank you so much, Unity FM. You see, Unity
FM TV. Yeah, because as we are broadcasting now, we are broadcasting live both on TV and radio simultaneously.
Yes. So thank you. Sincerely speaking, security awareness is everybody's business. The security architecture in the state comprises all uniform security personnel, and then we have the DSS, we have the unconventional security men, we have ourselves, the National Orientation Agency, who gather news, who gather reports for submission to, and in what we call the Joint Security Board that sits in Abuja every week or every fortnightly. We make a submission there too, and even though we are not uniformed, and our work mostly seems like it's conventional, it's the routine, day in, day out civil service job, but we will go a little ahead to do this one too. So security is everybody's business, as I said, and that's why we have the slogan, see something, say something. Anything you see, I have said this severally as an early warning sign. When your child begins to steal meat in the soup pot, you have to do something about it. When your child begins to tell lies chronologically, then you know that there's something wrong with your child. When your child begins to have friends, moves with friends that are suspicious, you know that there's something about it. When your child begins to go wayward at a very young age, so let me say at the young age between 8 to 15 years, and the child is always not at home, always telling a lie to cover another lie, and things like that and things like that. My dear people, my dear citizens, know that something is wrong somewhere in the child upbringing and in the psyche of that child, and the mindset itself is something. So since it is still, the mindset is still young and partly corrupted, we will say that it is timely for you to begin to take a different step and an adjusted step towards retraining that child. So security is such that you must be conscious of who is your neighbor. Unfortunately, now we build tall fences. We build tall fences. You don't care who your neighbor is. You don't want to know what's happening there. Even when you hear an uncontrolled shout from the neighbor's house, you say you don't care. She does not greet you. She does not do this. She does not do this. No. And then for us to also know is that every one of us is supposed to have the security number of the DPO in your community, or the police outpost, or a security personnel somewhere near to you. So security does not just begin with locking your windows or whatever, but honestly, the generality or the general welfare of the people around you, constitutes the security you look out for in your community. And with that, I want to say that always be conscious. Always be conscious of what happens around you. Always be conscious when you are going to our popular terminus market, or you're going to going out on the street. You don't have to display the kind of phone you have openly for everybody to see. You know, the men accuse us, the women, that we always put our handsets in the bag. Yes, we have been a little cautious that we don't want to lose it
knowing fully well how you got the phone.
Yes,
because once you lose it, before they could get another one for you,
you know. So you don't carry your phones anyhow, and this and that. I was here last week, and after I left here, I think it was on Monday. Was it on Monday?
Yeah, it was on Monday.
Yes, I was here on Monday, but I think the incident happened that same Monday. I think so. I was sitting with my colleague, a fellow staff in the office. Then we were doing some work, and afterwards he left my presence. And when I was looking for him to call him again, they said that he has run out, that his daughter gave him a distress call. They had just stopped her somewhere and put a knife on her and asked her to surrender her phones, ATM card, and things like that. So that was what happened. And I'm saying this, that let's be conscious of the KK we join, the machine we join, the taxi we enter, and even if you are making a long distance journey, be careful. Please watch out. That's why before you leave your house, you always pray. You always seek the face of God, so that God will help you in what to do. And maybe I'm being religious here, but we all need it. Yeah, all the same, we need to watch out to know what to do. Let's not just keep doing things haphazardly. These young men, it's the end of the year. It's the end of the year. They are doing everything they can, by hook or crook, to get extra money to spend on what? On drugs, to hook, to do whatever. And that's not the essence of the celebrations at the end of the year.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. And to add to what she actually said, it is wise for someone, actually, most especially the men. They have this particular attitude of walking out on their wives, just dress up, go out, without telling her where you are going to. You're not telling her because you are answerable to her, or she's controlling you. No. You are telling her because whenever you are not back when you are supposed to be, then backup will be attached to that location you said you are heading to.
That is it. And you know what? There's this word they say, Nazwa. I am coming. I am coming.
Just now. Yes. And take like 3-4 hours without coming back.
Yes, and without even hearing from them. Let me cite the example of this Timothy somewhere, is it on those State or somewhere, that runs his master's or PhD program from Abuja also, that got missing. His wife raised the alarm, and they went to the hotel because he usually sleeps in a particular hotel. She brought out receipt evidences they had given him from that hotel, and she showed the public, the police. That was how they even found Timothy's dead body in that hotel where he was killed and buried in a shallow grave. Yes.
Oh my goodness. You see, that idea of him actually, had it been he just left town, yes, I'm going, and I will, you know, I will lodge that hotel, and without even telling her, without even sharing the receipt with her, she wouldn't have known. She wouldn't have known. So, sharing a tip of where you are going to, either to a close family member or your friends, is very, very important. So when you are missing, they can trace you to that particular location. And ma'am, let's discuss further. HIV.
Yes.
Human immune virus.
Yes.
Okay. Shed more light on HIV.
You see, I told you that our work is holistic. We do everything, including religious work. You understand? Yeah. Just like the pastor is, the imam is. In fact, the clerics are. The clergy, the clerics. Whatever they do is what NOA does. Okay? Yeah. We do that from the secular point of view, not the religious point of view. That is why NOA is found talking about HIV and AIDS. HIV and AIDS because the federal government, through NACA, we are also a federal government agency, okay? We through NACA now collaborated with NOA to create more awareness on what is happening concerning HIV and AIDS treatment and so on. They want people to be aware, to know their status. Know your status. Don't be afraid to know your status. Know your status. Know whom you are and what you do. Now, knowing your status does not just mean that you are, because you are HIV positive or no. We just want you to know so that if in case you are positive, you begin to take the antiretroviral drugs in good time. Because government is providing antiretroviral drugs free. You know that. Yeah. And then another important and most important is the testing. You need to test to know. Know your status. Know your status. If you know your status, you are already halfway down the treatment or the recovery era. We want everybody to know his status. Government is curious. If we know, that will help government in planning and knowing her data. You know, we cannot continue to do things without data anymore. We are in a technological age, and so data matters to us very much. So government is saying, know your status, and then you know their status, go to the nearest government health facility that gives these antiretroviral drugs free. Free. Government did not tell us to tell people that they pay. No, she has not told us that. You don't pay. You go register, you are screened, you are doing, once you are I don't want to say certified, but once it is known that you are positive, you take your drugs. You live longer. You do everything a normal person does. Yes. So that is the reason why, because the agency, the National Retention Agency, is an agency that collaborates, that creates awareness on all government policies, programs, and activities. That is why all of the government agencies, so long as you are a creation of government, whatever you do is supposed to be laid with National Retention Agency. No any other government office is supposed to create a public enlightenment unit, because we are the public enlightenment unit. You understand me? So whatever other agencies now try to do is just who know who. You understand me? It's just who know who. But we are supposed to do that ourselves. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. All right, for you to join this particular conversation, I'll go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV, just like our page, and drop your comments, and we'll take your comments from there. Go to our YouTube page at Unity TV, send your SMS to number 0803-749-7127, and after the break, we'll open our phone lines, which is 07032353315, 07032353315. Number for SMS 0803-749-7127. We'll be going on a short commercial break with DJ and Council, and we'll be right back in a jiffy. Keep your SMS coming in, and also your comments on our Facebook page. We'll be right back.
There is a place where everyone is different yet happy. Where love and friendship fills the air. Where togetherness is a tradition. And diversity is a strength. Just City, home of Unity, 93.3 FM. Reason it.
Since we know our parts, we're gonna get it right, aren't we? Yeah.
Voice it. Champion it. It's Unity 93.3 FM.
Yep, okay, here we go.
Just.
Face it, the only thing constant in radio is change.
A lot's changed since 1967.
You've evolved with your listeners.
You used to play this.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now.
Now you play first. Unity 93.3 FM.
Reason it. Okay. Voice.
Listen, 93.3 is the voice of unity, bringing peace to your own community. Okay. Listen, united we stand, divided we fall. Let's welcome unity with a round of applause.
Champion.
Okay. Listen, united we stand, divided we fall. Let's welcome unity with a round of applause.
It's Unity 93.3.
United we stand, divided we fall. Let's welcome unity with a round of applause. Okay, let's welcome with a round of applause. Let's welcome unity with a sound of applause. Let's welcome with a round of applause. Let's welcome unity with a sound of applause.
From the commercials, if you're just tuning in, it's a program Hello at Work on Unity 93.3 FM. Just be you a vulcanizer, Ubairo pusher, wherever you are, tomato seller, we know definitely you are at work, and we are giving you the G's that will really help you while you are working. My name is Likitan Ibrahim, and I'm not alone in the studio. I'm together with the National Orientation Agency, Mrs. Kaneng Tabitha Pam Horo, and she's the State Director. Welcome back, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Before we go for the break, we've discussed about security awareness, HIV and AIDS. Then we are going to talk about the shunning get quick rich syndrome. What is the NOA doing about this particular issue? It's the Ember Month.
Yes, it's Ember Month. Yeah. And a campaign from many other government agencies is for us to be aware that Ember Month come with a lot of trials, come with a lot of pains. Would I say so? It's supposed to be a joyous month because God is bringing us to the end of the year, and we're supposed to be reaching the end of the year. But unfortunately, a lot of people, just as I said earlier when we were discussing security, want to do things in a way that does not support the normal way of doing things. You see, we have this. We may say youth are the majority of the people who want to get rich quick, but even the fathers and grandfathers are there too amongst these young boys, and it's unfortunate. NOA is telling the world that to get rich quick is not ordained by God. it is only a legitimate means of getting rich that God ordains. And government is saying that she does not support the way the youth are joining cult activities, the way the youth are doing one thing or the other, and especially things that are evil to get rich quick. And it involves, just as I said, cultists, Yahoo 1, Yahoo 2, Yahoo Plus, Yahoo Plus Plus, and things like that. So government is talking to us that please, let's disassociate ourselves from getting rich quick syndrome, because it does not pay. We have a flyer here that is talking to us about it. Let's stop all manner of crime. Let us stick to genuine and hard-working, God-gotten wealth, and it will help us. So with that, we are amplifying the voice of government here, that please watch your children, watch what they do, watch where they go, watch the friends they have. Whatever you do, be careful. Let's talk to our children. Let's not be afraid to talk to our adult children. You see, some parents, once the child is 18 and above, they say he's an adult, they cannot talk to him again.
Or when he's bringing in cash to the house.
Yes, they begin to worship that child. You know, it's such that, don't you watch in Igbo films, when I say Igbo films, no, Nigerian films, where the one that has wealth is the one that is worshipped, the mother worships
even
him.
if he's the smallest.
Yes, he's the youngest. He is worshipped, and decisions are not taken until he comes, and his decisions are binding on everyone, even when he's going to cheat or is going to go against family norms. You know, it's not good. So we're asking you, please, Nigerians, please shun the get rich quick syndrome. It is not good. It usually ends in pains. You lose your life. Your parents remain in pains and agony for losing a child. As we know, we're Africans. It's expected that the way it is said that the child buries his parents, isn't it?
Yeah.
The child buries his parents. So we wish that it is so and nothing else. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. We have issues of tax reform.
Yes.
And it's a burden. A lot of people are bothered with that. So can you throw more light on that?
Yeah, the truth is, this tax reforms, it is for us to know that government is worried too, that she has had to collapse or to bring together about 11 different kinds of taxes, bringing them together so that she would look at it. And looking at it means she would see and ensure that double taxation is removed, not just reduced, but removed. Any item that has been paid for right from the from the wharf, okay, or so, or wherever it is, the cargo comes in, it's not paid for again. Once it is paid for, no double taxation. And you know that for pay as you earn, for those of us who work in the federal system, our taxes are not remitted by us in the state, especially because of the IPPIS. I know when salaries were done manually, taxes were removed for the state here at our various state headquarters. But now that taxes are paid from the IPPIS, we don't have a power over our own taxes. Our taxes are removed by IPPIS, and then it's supposed to be remitted to every state where we public servants work in those states. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's no longer we, but government is saying that she is going to do everything to see that if you earn less than 50,000 naira, or 50,000 naira and less, you will not pay tax. You understand me? It is not saying that it has taken off payment of tax for everybody. Please do not be deceived. No, government didn't say that. It is only going to be for those who pay 50,000 naira and less, and then for to ensure that you don't pay tax twice, and ensuring that all those of us who pay our taxes through IPPIS, it is remitted back. And then we have the controversial issue of the VAT system, wherever the company is, the headquarters is, whatever. Government is still saying that she's looking at that. Okay? Government is still looking at that. She is going to sit down and come up with her own readjusted reforms. She's reforming now, but she's going to look at it again. So let's not get unnecessarily worked up. And this tax is, everybody's going to enjoy it, because the essence of the tax is for government to use the funds to build. When I say bridges, people think that it's just the bridge that we work on. To build bridges means that to do things that initially we did not have and it's expected that we do. Well, government is going to boost agriculture. She's going to boost the infrastructure. She's going to build infrastructure, including hospitals and roads and feeder roads and all whatnot. So you see that it's not the federal government that gives feeder roads; it's the local government. So through all the different segments of government, okay, she's going to do what is expected of her, and we will see that we'll see how government is going to progress and do what is right for us.
All right. Thank you for that information. And also, we have issues of Human Rights Day. I saw a particular video yesterday, a very disturbing video at that. It shows a woman, she's from Ekiti State, she speaks Yoruba, and even the video, the language they were speaking over there, it's Yoruba. It's an issue of domestic violence between a man and his wife. He initially divorced her, and when she packed out her things and left his house, he was pleading with her. He used all channels and roads that he can actually see that he brings her back, and she refused. Then one day, yesterday, he went to his house and called her that please, she should give him something, issues of bank, some details like that. And she actually came to the house. He was on his knees pleading with her to please come back, go and get her things. And when she refuted, he locked the door and poured fuel on both of them, and he lit the house, or let me say the room, on fire. He died, and she sustained various degrees of injuries all over her body. She was being burned severely. Honestly speaking, I was touched that particular day. I was touched. A lot of people are saying, what is this world and marriage itself turning into? There's no humanity here. And I always tell people that humanity always comes first. We were here as humans before we picked a religion.
A religion, yes.
So that humanity is the topmost priority.
Yes, that is it.
So shed more light.
Yes, the human rights observation. You know, the Human Rights Day was celebrated on the 10th of December. I forgot to mention that of the HIV Day, which was celebrated on the 1st of December. Usually it's the 1st of December for HIV and AIDS, but for human rights it's on the 10th of December. And sincerely speaking, the human rights is supposed to observe every day. It's not because there's a day set aside. It's just for recognition. That is why government set aside that day. But every day is Human Rights Day. Every day is World HIV and AIDS Day. Every day is the 16 days of activism day. It's not just those 16 days from 25th of November to 10th of December. That is, you know, those days that are recognized. I plead with Nigerians I hope that they heard what Rukayat said. Rukayat said that we were first humans before we picked a religion. Before I became a Christian, before Rukayat became a Muslim, we were created by God to live on the surface of the earth. And we are created as brothers and sisters, and we are created to look out for each other. I don't know why we are not adhering to that. Human rights is enshrined in our Constitution. Okay, it's enshrined in our Constitution in Chapter 4 of the Constitution, and it is expected that whether you are Christian or Muslim or an atheist or whoever, you must observe human rights. You must observe human rights. Human rights is synonymous to our Constitution. Okay? To say that you have a conscience, to say that you have a living conscience, to say that you are human in any form. Please, you recognize that you do that which is right. That which is right is to recognize another fellow man as a human being beside you. You don't batter the fellow man. You see, when we take up house helps and we take up relations who stay with us, a lot of things happen. A lot of things happen in the home of the elitists and in the home of the poor people. You see, there are a lot of issues. So many of them are just running through my mind now. But it's unfortunate. All we need to do is to observe, to know that that girl in your house is a human being. That boy in your house is a human being. Whether she's your sister's child or brother's child or whoever, or you are paying that person, he is a human being. He eats what you eat. He sleeps on the bed like you do. Not that your children sleep on the bed and the helper sleeps on the floor, and so many silly things that we do. I pray that we know it and hear it and observe it, because it is important to us that we continue to observe the Human Rights Day, or to continue to observe human rights, because it is God's creation, and because it's humanity to do right, to do good, to give justice to the person next to you.
Thank you so much. The number for you to call is 070-3235-3315, 070-3235-3315. Call in and share your view or comments or any question that you have for the guests in the studio we have today. All right, we have a series of comments on our Facebook page, and I have this one from Suraj Abubakar. He says, "I'm watching you live from Kaduna State," and thumbs up. Thank you so much, Suraj Abubakar. Usman Arua, he says, "Nice one, Rookie and NOA." Thank you so much. You didn't indicate your location. And we have Eze Ashom. "Very interesting program, watching you from Abuja. Help me greet all the Unity FM listener." Thank you so much, and I bet they are listening to you at this particular moment. And we have Fadila. She says, "Good morning, Rookie. Keep the good work going. May the Almighty God continue to bless your knowledge." Thank you so much. Send your calls to the number 070-3235-2315, and also don't forget that our Facebook live page goes as Unity Radio FM TV. Just like our page, drop your comments, and we'll take your comments directly from there. And if you don't have data or internet, you can send your SMS to the number 08037497127, 08037497127. Our phone lines are open, or better still, go to our YouTube page at Unity TV. View us live on our our YouTube page. Hello, good morning. Please turn down the volume of your radio. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Ojibwe. I'm Mr. Steve.
Mr. Steve, welcome on board.
Mr. Steve from Ojibwe.
Okay, welcome on board. Go ahead, Mr. James.
Thank you very much. I greet you all. I greet yourself. You are talking well. In fact, you did well by, talking us. It has been long. I didn't hear from orientation agency. I think they are not existing.
They are.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I thank her for her enlightenment this morning. And also, I want to tell Nigerians one thing. One thing that I want to tell Nigerians is the issue of religion. Nigeria has taken religion upon them in a crazy way. In fact, at least it is murdered. Even those people that brought religion for us in this country have not practiced it this way. You understand?
Yeah.
So to the extent that we don't even see each other. Look at this season that is coming now. This Christmas period, you find out that in some areas, they don't even associate with some areas. And before, when we are still young, we used to celebrate Christmas, and when you give your neighbor what you cook, even as the other opposite religion, you understand.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it doesn't happen that way. And I keep advising Nigeria that they should see humanity first. Yes. That is my advice to Nigerians this morning. Thank you very well.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mr. James, for that wonderful comment. Still, everybody's message is for us to unite. So the earlier the better. I think gone are the days where we,
have segregated living.
That is it. That is it. When you live in peace with your neighbor, you get fat without even eating. Honestly speaking, because your heart is at peace. Your heart is at peace. Imagine if at your place of work you are keeping a malice with your colleague, and you see that person every day. You are depriving your heart of rest. Because every day you are thinking,
your heart skips when you
planning,
see that person.
Your heart skips. So why are you doing that to yourself when you can actually live freely, greet, smile, and say hello? Then you pass. You get better day by day. You know, everything comes with time. You don't need to keep malice with your neighbor, with your colleague at work. We are not in a competition here on earth
at all.
Everybody, no matter your position, that is what is destined for you at the moment. Hello, good morning. All right, I lost that caller. The number to still call again is 07032353315. 07032353315. Call in and drop your comment. Better still go to our YouTube page and view us live, or our Facebook page and drop your comments at Unity Radio FM TV, and the YouTube page, it's Unity TV. Send your SMS to number 08037497127. 08037497127. All right, keep your calls coming in on the number 07032353315. 07032353315. Hello. Hello. Okay, I can't get any sound from your side. I think I will need to end the call. Call back on the number 07032353315. 07032353315. We have so much that we've discussed today. Call and share your view on any of the topics Mrs. Tabitha Kanem has shed lights on this particular morning, because these are tangible and useful information for us, the citizens. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, what is your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Asma.
Asma, we are calling us from where?
Akwai.
Angwarimi, welcome on board, Asma. Do you have any question for the guests in the studio?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, Asma. I'm getting you. Hello, Asma. Okay, I think I lost Asma there. She's calling us from Angwarimi. That is to show you that a lot of people are listening to this particular program. And also on our Facebook page, we have a lot of people viewing us live on this program. As at now, we have 169 views in less than 35 minutes of being on air. That is to show you how widely we have gone. You know, things with social media goes viral, and anybody, wherever, even if you are abroad, you definitely, that person will definitely stream us live as we are anchoring this particular program. If he or she knows that, definitely the site is Facebook, and it's Unity Radio FM/TV JOS. You can get us directly from there, and you can send your comments also. I can see a lot of likes coming in at this moment, and yes, you know, people are liking this particular program to show you that the information passed has been received. The number to still call is 07032353315. Want to get your view, or if you have any question for the guest in the studio today, better still send your SMS to the number 08037497127. 08037497127. Okay, time is running, and there's no much time left on our side. Do you have any last call?
Oh, is that so? Okay, honestly, I'm calling on Nigerians to be conscious of themselves. Security begins with you. Security begins with you as a person. before you leave the door of your house, what checks do you do for yourself? Or you just wake up and carry your shirt and wear and just begin to go out without checking if your window has been broken in or anywhere, or there's anything missing in your house or whatsoever. You see, I said it somewhere when we had the police program last week in Jos here.
Yeah.
Yes, this was a national program for safer schools. I said it. Check yourself. Check your children. When they are sleeping the night, what do you do? Do you leave the house for your children to lock the doors and windows and ensure that everybody's inside? No. No matter how small your house is. You go in to sleep, you wake up later, come out and check the vicinity of your house. Check what is happening. Are your children at home? Where are they? The girls and the boys, where are they? Security begins with you. Dear Nigerians, let us take security issues very seriously, and let's continue to talk to our children so that we bond together. If you are bonding with your children will not be wayward, or your children will not disrespect you or not listen to what you tell them. I assure you that if we do that, Nigeria will be better for us. Nigeria will be better now and in the future. And the data or the incidences of insecurity, attacks, cultism, and whatever, shunning the get-rich-quick syndrome will all reduce. And we'll be proud for it. We'll be prouder Nigerians for it. And God's willing, we'll continue to excel. We will continue to grow in geometrical strength in security watch and human rights, and even the issue of tax reforms we are battling with. I'm sure we know that government is compressing 11 different taxes together so that we arrive at one thing, and I'm sure we'll clap for government for that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mrs. Kaneng Tabita Pamhoro, for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
I hope that when next we seek your face here on Unity TV,
we'll be able to. God, yes.
All right, thank you so much. A very big thank you to you all out there who actually find out time to listen and watch us live. For those who actually send us your comments, and those who are trying. Calls are still coming in, but we've drawn the curtain of the program. A big thank you to you all out there. We are here because we know definitely you are out there. I remain Rukayet Sani Ibrahim, and I urge you to stick your dial on Unity TV and Unity Radio FM TV. Keep a date with us, same time, same station. From us to you, we say bye.
Thank you so much, Nigeria.